Fragranze. It's called Fragranze, now I got it. So right now we are in Florence in Italy, because here's one of the most important trade fairs for niche perfumes. It's about 3 days here, and now it's the first hour here, and I just found this beautiful spot. As you see, it's so Italian. You have to see it because it's so fucking European. Even for me as a German, you know, we have a lot of old buildings, but this here is really something else. And this city has a history. I mean, if you know Michelangelo, you know he was one of the greatest artists ever. And here's one of the biggest families in Italy. And they hired him. It's about a few hundred years ago. They hired him, and then they did so many architectural things, so many art stuff. And this is why Florence became so famous. Thank you so much. This was just the waiter, and he brought me this fantastic Gucci latte macchiato. Do you see this? I mean, this, it's so mind-blowing. If you walk through the streets and you just see buildings like that, it's such brilliant. It's one of the biggest cathedrals here. And if I don't get hit by a car, maybe we do the whole trade fair today. But this is really an amazing view. Just take a look at this. I can't even get it on my full camera, so I just walk a little bit straight ahead. See this? You see this? This is Florence, and this is why it's such an amazing city to be here. If you are ever in Italy, you're looking for a smaller city, not something like Rome or Milan, choose Florence. Finally, here we are. In front of me is one of the most well-known YouTubers running on the streets, and I'm following him to the trade fair. Maybe we die now, I don't know, but we are running through the streets. Here we are now, we made our way. This is the Fragranze here in Florence. I'm so excited to go in. I already had a quick jump to look around. Okay, where is something? Where can I get a coffee? Where are the perfumes? And where's something special? So follow me in, and I show you today some perfumes I will see, I will recognize, and I will recommend to you. And the next step is we will have a quite unique special trip here in Florence, and we will meet some creatives who are creating parfum for themselves. So follow the stories today, and I take you with me inside. In the back of me is the plan for today. So you see, it's quite a lot of unique, different niche perfume brands. You maybe know, you maybe don't know them, but we will have a look at it. And this is the whole floor. Oh, so it's gonna take some time to see everything, but you will see it. So this is already inside. In the back of me you see the whole frame. There are two places here, one on this side and one on the other. And I think there are more than 50, 60, 70 brands here. So you can smell a lot of different flavors from the whole world, from Arabic countries, European countries, also some Asian brands. So let's have a walk inside. Now this one here is pretty cool because you can have a taste from all flavors of the time. So you see here, it's the number of the year, it's who created it, and then you just have a smell, and man, it's so great. Continue the tour, because this is only the first beginning here. So you have a history timeline of all perfumes, and to the left, to the right, you can see a lot of different perfumes, niche, from Asia, from Europe, from America, so quite unique. So we just found the first spot which I get recommended. It's very special because you have a coffee, choco, macaron flavor. So if you love coffees, you should get this brand.
Did you hear that?
Wie geil.
You gotta try this because he has a little balcony.
So the concept is.
Mach ich. Hi guys, finally I'm here at the Fragranze and I found a beautiful spot here, Daniela. It's a brand by her. Maybe you can tell us something about where are you from, what is the special in your fragrance, and where comes the inspiration from?
Thank you very much. First of all, something about our story, very special story, because Daniela is the encounter between my name, Daniela, and the goddess Hera, the queen of Olympus. She's a special friend of mine. And so during our night, special night, we formulated the special fragrances. Daniela is fragrances, luxury fragrances, interior fragrances, in special decanter jewels.
This is why I spotted her, because it's very good looking.
Yeah.
And the smell.
Of jewels. And the smell is unique. In black fragrances with spices, with incense, with deep.
If I can ask you one last question, what's your favorite perfume in your life? If you would say, this is my favorite, you should get it.
Enigma.
This is Enigma here. The recommendation by her
This
herself.
is Enigma.
Thank you so much for your minute. Go to the internet, check Daniela. Next up is this booth here. I already tried all of these flavors. They are pretty cool because they are inspired by cities. So we started with the Londoner, it's the left here. I'll show you in a close-up in a few seconds. This is the Londoner, it's really like tea time, having tea time. Pretty cool. Then I spotted the Berliner. It's also the favorite of the creator. There was a lot of time in Berlin. So I know the city, it's pretty rough, but this one is very, if you know the better places in Berlin, it's more soft, it's not the aggressive Berlin. And then we continued here with the Parisian, also very cool. What I like very much, it's in the back here, it's the Venetian one. It's a very cool flavor for the morning, very powerful. And then you have the New Yorker here. And they are all inspired by the creator himself because he spent some time in all the cities. So this is the Venetian now, and it's so soft. So if I would stand up right now, and I got a new sample, I would choose this one. And remember the favorite of the creator himself, the Berliner. See you at the next booth. We are going to Azerbaijan. Next step is I spotted a cool young creator from Azerbaijan, and hopefully he's at his booth, so we get a little bit insights from him as well. Promised you to come back to one booth because I wanted to introduce you Mahmoud. His sister is creating a wonderful perfume and it looks so good, it smells so good, and it's not the typical from Italy.
We are from Azerbaijan.
Yes.
We are the only French house in Grasse with Azerbaijani roots. And I would like to introduce my latest perfume. It's dedicated to an old town of Shusha in Azerbaijan, which was founded in 1750. And it's a floral oriental extra de parfum. It was launched in 2022. And this is our first collection. It was launched in 2020.
What is your favorite? If you would start with your fragrance.
My favorite is by Shiraz, the one that Jeremy preferred.
Oh, we just heard it's also the fragrance which Jeremy Fragrance is preferring.
Yes.
Can you tell us just a few sentences about this perfume maybe?
It's a unique sweet perfume with a vanilla script.
So sweet with vanilla, so very oriental with all the flavors. So great. And now a screenshot of this wonderful perfume.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Bye. Thank you.
And good luck for the
Thank you.
Fragranze.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Hey guys, it's the last stop. I already have to go to the airport, but I met one special guy. He's creating perfumes so long, and now he got one. It's called Perfume Sucks. And I have to ask you, hi.
Hello, I'm Andreas. This is my brand called Perfume Sucks. Actually, we are the only perfume house putting the whole formula on the bottle. So we call it the luxury of knowing what's inside the bottle.
Can you just tell us why Perfume Sucks?
There are so many reasons. I guess the time is not enough. Actually, should call it the perfume industry sucks because scent never sucks.
So the industry sucks. Remember this because he is a creative one doing his own thing now. You have to take a look at Perfume Sucks. So we smelled a lot of perfume. We really smelled so much perfume, but now we have a special appointment here. Directly in Florence, next to the bridge where the houses are built. Just come over here. See, it's small, it's Italian. Behind me is one of the greatest showrooms for perfume I've ever seen. It's on a few basements, so you can climb from the bottom to the top, and you have a production here. You can create your own perfume. You can see how the perfume is created. You can do workshops, and just follow me in this wonderful location. Please take a look at this. Isn't it amazing? If that would be my office, I would be so happy. I would be so happy. So let's continue the tour.
This is our incense table. Actually, this is going to be interesting. Most of you maybe know already this. The word profumo, perfume, comes from the Latin perfume, literally through the smoke, because they believed back in the days that, by burning incenses or scented materials, it was a way to pay homage to your ancestors, to gods, or even just to welcome an important guest, like we're doing today with you. So let's say we like in this room to keep this contrast and balance between the old way of perfuming the house and the new ways with the diffuser. Now look how beautiful. Now this is just charcoal. We're going to put a little bit of incense on top because of it. Poi mettiamo, non c'è quello.
Sì, quello lì, guarda.
Okay, this is my, come smell this. So these are cedar wood from all different pieces of workmanship with amber and rose. Smell how beautiful this is. And this we're going to put it on the, this is going to perfume beautifully all the house. I wanted to show this, so because this is going to make you understand, where it started.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to show you where it's going. So taking pictures and move. Whenever you're ready, I'll be waiting for you here. Take all the time you need.
Some spicy.
Ich muss jetzt gerade etwas schnell machen, aber das hier war echt eins der absoluten Highlights. Das ist auch ein absolutes Highlight.
Zeig das mal, das ist das Original hier. Wir sind in Florenz, so sieht das in echt aus hier.
Hier kann man sein eigenes Parfüm kreieren.
I'm here at Aqua Flor, guys. Wow, the best showroom I've ever seen. If I ever should do a perfumery, it would look something like this or like a super modern Tom Ford black gold. Because this is maximum and the other one is also maximum in its world. But this, well, so impressive.
This is the creation area. So if you're a good client from them, you can come here, sit down and create your own style perfume. That's because you can make the experience. He said you can buy anything, you can buy anything anywhere if you want. But the experience is unique. And this showroom is super unique. So this is called the flower room. So if you create the perfume, you go here and you have more inspiration by different kind of flowers, by different kind of smells. And next to it is another room for presentation.
And then we're ready to
best.
Let's go.
I found my favorite already. It's
Only one fast word to this room. If you ever want to create a perfume, you need so many essentials, and this is the room where the magic happens. So you can come here, you have all your essences, you have your flowers, you have your fruits, you have really everything. And you even have some more back here and back here. This place is very unique. If you ever come to Florence, it's just at the quarter where you find the big bridge with the houses, and just a few meters away is this wonderful place. You can come here, you can smell the things, you can look at the production, you can take a tour with them, you can do a workshop, and you can do your own fragrance. And that is quite unique because you can buy anything, you can get anything you want, but not experience. So you can come here, create your own perfume, and that is so great. We're walking here in the Rose Garden. We was now at the, let's call it the Rose Perfume Factory, and now we're here in the middle of Florence. And you see this very beautiful skyline into me. Okay, it's not the biggest skyline, but it's a European skyline, and behind me, so remember this, is the Rose Garden. You see this? One last shot from this view. If you ever come to Florence, you have to see this place, because the last time I thought, okay, it's so much concrete here, but it's no tree and no green. But if you come here into the Rose Garden, it's pretty cool because you have this view. You have this such nice place. You have some sparkling water down there. So if you come to Florence, take the time for seeing the Rose Garden.